Cool. All right, so we're working on some window perforation today. We're just gonna get everything prepped and ready to go. The car's already clean. It's pretty clean, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue. Let me just let me get the client's paperwork filled out first. So here we have the client's paperwork. I want to make sure everything is on the books. Everything is legitimate. All right, we don't want any liabilities here, so we're gonna have him sign this. Okay, everything's good. So I'm gonna give this to him. Look at that signed. All right, so the first things first, let's get this baby prepped and cleaned. And make sure you're not just cleaning the initial area, clean the areas around it too. Everything up here, on the sides, on the bottom, because all that dirt, all that contamination can really mess up your install. So we're trying to beat the sunlight here. Even though we have an awning, we don't want that sunlight to peek over, because that'll really decrease the quality in our install. So let's just clean this up real quick. See that? Dirty, very dirty, if you don't get those little creases. Yeah, so we'll do this one pretty quick. No contamination. All right. I'm gonna get a tack cloth too. We'll do tack cloth. I'm actually going to stick everything on the garage, so it's not cooking over here in the car, because we don't want this film to take too much heat exposure, because it'll start tunneling, and that would just not be good. Oh no. That's not good. Okay, so we have an issue here with this film. It's not big enough at all for these windows. So this big piece only fits the side when it's supposed to actually fit the rear. As you can see here, it only goes up to here. It does not reach all the way to the very end. So yeah, well, that's a big problem. So we're gonna put these on the side windows, and then we're gonna have to reprint these rear windows. So yeah, the designer, the production department really messed up on this. So we're gonna have to notify them. They're gonna have to reprint for free. They messed up the print, so. Let me just take some remeasurement here. Okay, so I'm not very happy with the production team here. This is kind of annoying, because I'm gonna have to come back and redo this install, because they didn't give me enough extra bleed. So yeah, we're not looking too great here. Right, even up and down, this is just completely terrible. Like up and down, it barely even covers the top up and down areas. So yeah, these are for the side, so we can do the sides today, but we cannot do the rear today. There's just no way. Look at this. Sizing is terrible. Okay, yeah. So we're gonna have to shift these rear prints. So we have, here, let's check this out. So we have the small prints here, which are supposed to be for the sides, which don't fit whatsoever. These big ones, right, this big one is supposed to be for the rear windshield, but it doesn't even fit the rear windshield, so we're having to put it on the side. So we're just gonna go ahead and start on the side. We're gonna get that installed because none of this other stuff fits. So pretty simple. Let's get this going. Okay. Boom. Okay, yeah, see the side ones fit perfect now. If we're using the rear pieces for the side. Okay. Yeah, so with Perf, you want to only do it once. Because if you keep lifting it and redoing it, it's going to stretch out those dots. And it's going to look like ovals instead. Then when you install Perf, light touch. You don't want to you don't want to push too hard because it'll gloss out the film and it'll start stretching those holes too. So I'm going to very light touches. Once that's locked in, we'll do this side too. Yeah, because window perf is very delicate, so you just want to be very cautious the whole time when you install. Holding it like that, straight. Let's see how that looks. Does it look pretty good? Kind of off. So it should be more this way, huh?
Looks like it's gonna end here, and then you got a whole hand.
Yeah. Okay. So this is not what we want to do, but it is what we must.
Are you doing behind the scenes?
Yes, it is. I got it. So yeah, just like any printed graphic, you're gonna start like this. Just kind of let it float, and then follow the wrinkles. You're holding it low too, not too high. See right there. Okay. Check for any imperfections anywhere. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Nice, looks perfect. Cut off all this excess. Okay. Cool. And each install is different too, because this one has a laminate layer over it. It's not regular lam, it's liquid lam. So liquid lam is for window perforation. It's better because you can look from the inside out. If you put like a regular laminate over it, it'll make everything foggy. All these little dots will look foggy from the inside, so you can't really see out. So we went with the liquid lam so that it's visible from the inside out. So that's what we want. So yeah, with the liquid lam, just gotta be careful with that. Again, not overstretching those circles, making sure they're consistent. No ovals. So this one came out clean. Let's do the other side. And then he has this I'm not sure if it was through production, but this side piece just came out way smaller than what we wanted, and same with the rear. So the rear came short, you know, like this much.
Oh wow.
Yeah, on both sides. So we're just gonna reprint that. No extra charge to you. So we're just gonna, you know, come back another day and just do the rear.
Okay.
The front's fine, sides are fine. They all match up.
Okay.
So I just transferred the rear to the sides and it fits. Okay. So we'll reprint this. I got the new measurements down. I'll send it to the production guy, make sure that he prints everything properly this time. Okay. So we'll just come back and do the reinstallation on the rear. But everything else is good. Okay. So nothing is extra charge to you. Okay. And I do have an extra front decal. Okay, cool. So this is for you, free of charge. Yeah. So if you want it, you want to put it on a window, a different car. Okay. You know, this is all yours.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll let you have this. Okay. Yeah, we're almost done, so we're just gonna finish the front. Okay. That's the proper sizing, right? 20 inch by 4 inches? Yeah. Is that exactly how you want it?
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah. So we'll get that finished, and then I'll confirm with you when everything's done. Okay. And then we'll move forward from there.
Did you want to schedule the rear right now?
Yeah.
Calendar?
Yeah, we can do that.
And you said these are laminated, yes?
Yes, so this is not a regular lam, because if we did a regular lam, from the inside you won't be able to see anything out because it's gonna be cloudy, but the regular lam's too thick. So we did a liquid lam on here. So this is laminate, but it's liquid, so that when you're inside, you can really see out. And that liquid lam goes inside of all the channels. Okay. So it's a lot easier to see.
Okay, what kind of guarantee do I have as far as peeling?
Peeling, so installer error, you have 1 year. So if anything starts to peel or lift, which you shouldn't have any issues because there's no stretching. Okay. You can't really stretch window perf. Yeah, just let me know, and then we can reprint it, redo anything, but you shouldn't run into any issues. Okay. But again, if you do, you have my number, just give me a call. Cool. Other than that, yeah, if you have any questions, just let me know. Right. And then this is the only thing that we have to worry about now. Okay. We'll get that reprinted, installed, free of charge.
Sounds good.
Cool.
Thanks, guys.
Of course, anytime.
All right, have a good one.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
So that was a really tricky install, difficult install, but not because of the client and not because of the install, but it was the production team that really messed it up. That job was all the way in California. So me having to get it reprinted and drive all the way back out there just to do the back window, not ideal. So I did waste a lot of time and I lost some money just because of the production guy. So I no longer work with them, if you were wondering. And I'm currently seeking out a new graphics designer or a production guy in Las Vegas. So if you know anyone, send them my way. I'd love to work with them. But the client was happy with the install. I'm happy with the install. And to this day, I haven't gotten a phone call for any lifting issues or any problems. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for sticking around this long. I know it was a bit of a long video, but it was a lot less cut out. And it's not like a time-lapse video that I usually upload, because I wanted to give you a little bit of insight on, you know, the difficulties that you may run into when you're doing installs like this, or when you run your own business. You have to communicate well. You need to be honest with your clientele, because honesty is the best policy. You don't want to lie to them. You don't want to, you know, hey, you know, it's just how it is. And if I were to just put gloss black on the back window like that and not reprint it, bad. That's bad business. Okay, so we don't do bad business here. I try my best to be as honest as I can and fix everything if there are any issues. And that's what we did here. So we communicated it well. Client was happy with that. And I'm happy with the install. I drove back out there and I completed it to those high-end specifications that we usually are shooting for. So thanks again for sticking along, and I hope to see you guys on the next one. Peace out.